Buff Nation, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. I mean, we got a ton of people coming into the chat as always, so be sure to hit that like, whether you're on my stream, Colin's stream, whatever. Make sure to let us know in the comments where you're watching from. And man, if your Monday has been like mine, where it has just been absolutely non-stop, I need a story time, man. That is definite. Colin, how are you doing today, man?
Good, man. Good. The weather kind of a little chilly out here in Florida. I guess
Oh,
I
for
brought
real?
some of that back from Colorado with me.
Yeah, I guess so. Cause man, we had a beautiful day out today here in the 70s and sunny. Can't complain. But man, I gotta say, last week when I started looking at the weather, I started getting a little nervous for some of you folks coming out from Florida or other states
Right.
in the South for the game. Man, did you check the weather report before you went out?
No, everybody told me. They was like, hey, it's gonna be cold. I'm like, cold. In my mind, I don't know why I was thinking it was gonna be like Florida weather. So I'm like, I don't think it's gonna be that cold. When y'all told me 30, I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna buy me gloves, scully cap. I'm wearing hoodies. I'm good. I ain't finna be cold. So I was good, man. I was wrapped up in 2 hoodies, wrapped up in that scully cap, wrapped up in a couple shirts up under that. I was good. I was real good. Now I was
Um,
dancing on the sideline to keep my body heat going.
yeah, I was gonna say I should have snagged a photo. Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
opening my blinds a little bit. I should have
yeah,
snagged a photo because Lex and I got some last minute tickets to the game and we
yeah.
were up kind of high, but she pointed out, she's like, I think that's Colin down there. And I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, I was like, I think he's kind of jogging in place or whatever, doing
yeah.
some knee ups, man, to try to stay warm.
Bro, I
Anyways.
was. I was. I definitely was, man. Because I said, man, it's getting cold. It seems like it's getting colder and colder. So I just went to ooh, ooh, ah, 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 yeah. I was trying to stay warm, man.
Well, man, I'll tell you what though. Yeah, I was thinking early today. I'm like, man, how did you do in your first cold weather game? And then I remember, nah, man, you were here for the spring game. That was
No, I ain't
exponentially
go to the
worse.
spring. I ain't go to
What?
the spring.
Oh, you weren't at the
But
spring game?
no. But I done played in cold games before.
Okay.
Like the coldest game I think I ever played in was either when we played Texas State in Texas, because it was cold for some reason down there in Texas, or dude, or when I was in Iowa in JUCO and we played this team called Iowa Central. Either way,
Mhm.
there was one of the 2 coldest games I ever been in. So yeah, man, it was cold. It was cold.
I'm just glad, man, there was no wind, man. The wind would have made it really hard, and
That's
yeah,
what somebody told me. That's
I
what
guess I
somebody.
always forgot that, or I guess I had forgot that you didn't come to spring game because man, that one was just brutal, man. It just kept getting colder and
Told
colder and wetter, and in April, that's just guys. If you've never been out here, like months, March and April, that's the time of year where you just get whatever weather Mother Nature's thinking of.
right,
Like
right,
you just
right.
get it all, man, and that
Yeah.
was just so annoying.
I think I will be up there for Lord's willing, I'll be up there for this spring game.
Let's go. Yeah, hopefully we get a lot better weather. But man, what was this experience like for you? I know when I was at the game, sitting up in row 79 up there, behind the
Yeah.
CU bench, it just felt a little bit different this time. I don't know if it was with the PA guy, like not hitting the music when the team was running out with the tunnel. It just kind of had a weird feeling. But when you were getting ready for the game, did you run into anybody else? Did you get a chance to talk to any of the players and staff as they were getting ready to roll?
Well, this how my whole day started. Like first I got into Denver, and when I got into Denver, I rode to the place where my rental car was at. The people told me, hey, I say, I'm not, I looked at it, I glanced and I saw it said till Sunday. I was like, I'm not staying till Sunday. Y'all marked that wrong. Y'all trying to take too much money from me. Then I said, hold on. My name ain't no Willie Moore. Who is Willie Moore? They was like, you're not Willie Moore? I said, no, I'm Colin Moore. Then they said, well, hold on, let me check. Then they said, oh man, I'm sorry. You're at the different location. You got to catch the train down to Union Station and then go across the street to our rental place. I
Oh,
said,
are
well,
you serious? They're making
yeah, so
oh man.
Look that. I didn't know. Hey, Priceline, y'all owe me on that one. So I didn't know that's what I did. I thought it was right down the location. So now I got to read the fine print. So my last 3 times in Denver have all been different. One, I got the rental car and rode straight to the game. The next game, I had to Uber my way around town. The next game, I had to go to the train station down there to get the car. Then on the back end, I say I ain't driving back to that train station and drop that car because if I go there, I might not even make it back to my flight. So I went straight to the airport and I'm on the phone with my friend trying to stay up because my flight leave at 5. And you know, the game got over about 12 and then about 1 or 2 or something like that. About 1, I think. 12 or 1. So I'm falling asleep trying to keep my bag, hope nobody ain't trying to steal from me. And I like, God, dog, I'll never do this again. This is what kind of flights did I pick? So all that was crazy. So I said, I ain't never doing that again. So I said, if we got a game that start at 8 o'clock like that,
Yep.
I'm gonna make my flight about 10 o'clock that morning where I can get up and just enjoy myself because man, that was wild. But we drove, so I left the airport after I finally got the car. I said, all right, cool. Let me go by the let me see how close the Denver Broncos stadium is. I was gonna tour the stadium, but I was too sleepy. So I went and got some rest. But I wanted to tour the stadium, but I got to tour a little bit of the outside, and I got to see how Denver looked it out there, man. It was beautiful. And man, just showing I showed everybody what it looked like in Denver. So the next morning, no, matter of fact, I got there on game day. So went to sleep for like 2 hours. I actually had got a room. I only went to the room for 2 hours. I went to the cat nap. Boom. Got up. Had to charge my phone, took a cat nap. Then listen. I stopped at this gas station and I got I say, well, should I get some more candy? I say, since the next day I'm gonna start my fast. I went and got a bar. And I like to look at the candy dates. I don't know if you look at candy dates, if you like candy like that, but I look at the candy dates. Candy is normally a year out or 11 months out. That's the newest candy on the market. So I looked and Mr. Goodbar had a 10 on it. I had never ever seen a year out. I done seen 11 months, but a year, I'm like, ooh, that's the freshest of the freshest of the freshest. So I grabbed that, I knocked that out. Then the last one, I was like, I was gonna eat during the game, but it was so cold, I didn't want to pull my hands out. So I left my hands in my pocket and I wanted to eat it. I said, man, if it hit 12 o'clock, I ain't gonna be able to eat it. So got into the game as they were, I think I had maybe an hour before kickoff. So an hour before kickoff, I get down there. Coach Prime there posts a slice of smoke or slice, something like that.
Yes, on Instagram or whatever.
I stopped by there and they fixed me a brisket, nachos, and cheese. I tore that up. Then I got in there and somehow I accidentally went to the wrong section up above in the little fancy spot. And man, look, they had all that food in there. I went to eat some more. I thought I was hungry, but man, let me eat this. Man, I was in there chilling. Then I was warming up. I was getting toasty. I was like, man, this feels good. I don't know if I want to go back downstairs. So I was trying to think, do I want to stay up here or go downstairs? I said, well, I go back down there. Went down there. They said Cedric Entertainer and Anthony, I forgot that guy's name. Anthony something. both of them was there, but I didn't get to see them.
Uh-huh.
I saw young Dolph, his kids, because he had
Okay.
passed last year,
Mhm.
sometime this year, last year, and I saw his kids. I didn't know who it was. I saw Coach Prime tell him to come up there and holler at him and stuff, and I didn't know who it was. I recorded it, but I didn't really. And then Coach Prime them just posted it today, so I figured out who it was because I was like, I don't want to post no little kid. And then, like I always say, sometimes when I see Coach Prime, I be debating, should I film him or not, man? So I just be chilling when I see him. And I was standing right there when he came up and hugged him up. Listen, matter of fact, when he pointed at him and he said, "Hey, come here," I was like, "Oh, he talking to me. Oh, okay. I'm about to walk out here and chill with Coach Prime, baby, on game day." And I saw him get closer and closer and closer, and I was like, "Oh, oh."
Oh, no.
No, it wasn't for me. It was for young Dolph, little son. So, but then he did it again. So I was like, I ain't falling for it this time. He ain't talking to me. But I'm still waiting. It might be a chance. Nah, he ain't talking to me again. So the game start, man, and I saw the Buffalo.
Ralphie, yeah.
Yeah, Ralphie Boo Boo went by me. I said, God, dog. I said, man, last time I didn't even know you had did it. And somebody's like, man, it stink. Y'all smell that? So I saw the thing, boo boo. I was like, ugh, that's that look oof. So then I look over and I see Mr. Rick George. So Mr. Rick George, he posted up on the goal post. I said, dog, my boy just chilling out here tonight. He just out here chilling. So he chilling on the goal post. And then they run Ralphie around. And I guess they ran him a little further than they normally do.
Uh-huh.
Everybody getting ready. And my hands, I got my gloves on. And I'm watching the game, man. As we taking off on them, it's too easy to us. It was too easy. I said,
Easy breezy, man. That
I was
have
like, this ain't the team I scouted. I say, when I scouted this team, every game I seen them in, they played hard.
Yep.
We just taking off on them. I'm like, somebody, this ain't right. Just, I don't get it. So when we went to halftime, man, Xavier, I think that first touchdown. No, the
Yep.
first touchdown was Travis, I think. Travis or Xavier. One of them got the first touchdown. Well,
I think it was Xavier.
Okay, Xavier. All right. I'm in the end zone where the touchdown happened at. Not Ralphie. He got me thinking of Ralphie. Shador cocking up. And what I noticed is I say Shador got all day today to throw the ball.
Yep.
This seemed weird. So Shador cock up and he throw it. As he throw it, I'm looking to see who coming. I see Xavier come by. I filmed it too. Xavier snatched it right by me. Well, I was trying to get Bucky attention. Like, bro, I know you want it because it was so packed at the time. Like, bro, I know you need this area. I got you. But he ain't see me. So he saw me later in the game, but he ain't never come to my spot. He's like a couple spots over. So I was like, all right. I guess he ain't want the spot no more. So I say I chill on that. So we running up the scoreboard, man. I'm like, this don't feel right. Like, I know we winning and I'm happy, but Shador got like all day to throw. He just looking. I'm like, bro, just take off and run. If you that open, just take off and run.
Yep.
So I think they scored right before half, right after half. They
It was
went
right
straight
after half, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Boom, they hit the touchdown. I'm like, dog. Then I saw that wide receiver number 3. I say, he quick and fast. I said, okay. Yeah. And then I said, all right, cool. All right, what we gonna do? We ain't do nothing. Then what we gonna do again? Then they get down there, we punt a good punt. The ball go out at the 2-yard line. Man, all I see is them throw a ball to number 13. Man, the DB failed. Man, that boy out of there. I said, well, somebody gonna tackle him. Nope. Ain't nobody gonna. Oh, he to the house. That right there, I say, well, they probably finna go to 13 the rest of the night. I said, they probably gonna go to 13 the rest of the night. I'm just saying, probably gonna go the rest of the night. Then I see him hit 13 again. Bam. Then he catch it. I say, well, trap on that ain't nothing finna happen. He catch it and cut out. I say, God, dog. I say, boy, y'all, I say, oh my goodness, this look like this finna be a fight. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
They finna come back like USC, like we did USC, but can we hold them off like USC held us off? And it just was going. I was like, man. Then the boys come to the end zone, and I'm trying to tell them, hey, he throwing the 13. He done motioned everybody to the other side. It's one-on-one on the other side. I'm like, bruh, safety, get over the top. They gon' throw it. Like, I don't know why they didn't see that or they couldn't feel it. Maybe I'm on the outside. And I kind of laugh. I say, man, I'm really like Coach Prime, little assistant coach out here. I'm trying to tell them what's going on before it happened. I'm like, bruh, they gon' throw it to 13. So one of them eventually Trout switched with them with Carter. But that wasn't even the problem. The problem was they was playing up so close, and you know they was throwing deep. All you really had to do is get up in his face, and then when he say hike, bail up out of there. Now the quarterback looking like, I know he was gonna bail up out of there. Now you got to make a decision. Do you want to make a 50-50 jump ball? But that ain't what they turned it into. I would have bailed, and I'd have been looking at the quarterback and the wide receiver. Like, go ahead, throw that fly if you want to. Throw that fly route, and I'm gonna pick it off. And if he cut over to the post, I'm gonna come with him. But I wish the cornerbacks would have said, hey, Ward, I would have told this. What if I was them? I would have told the linebacker and safety, hey, bro, we down here by the end zone. I'm gonna play the fade. You watch the slant. I tell the linebacker, you watch the slant. And I tell the safety, watch the post. So I can attack that. So we have all three kind of covered. Now, if it's a run, go attack it like you normally do. But if not, I'm going to play the fade. Safety play the post. Linebacker play the slant. And that way, we got all three routes covered. I ain't scared. You ain't scared. Nobody ain't scared. But they didn't do that. And they kept just going one-on-one with him. I'm like, bro, he going deep. He ain't going short. So if you turn it, man, I was trying to get that. At one point, they looked at me. I was like, hey, yo, they're going to throw it to 13. That's all they looking for. But, man, whoo, no, it was crazy because I was trying to tell them. Then I was spotting it up. When they would shift everybody one way and they leave you one-on-one, I say, hey, that's where they going. They going to the one-on-one. Yeah. It was hands down. 13 was getting all the balls until they put 3 over there. And they tried to get 0. Then one time, man, we had them like 4th and 1 billion yards to go. And I don't know what that wide receiver number 0 did to Travis Hunter. But whatever he did, Travis Hunter reacted. Pop, pop.
Yep.
I don't know if he hit him. So I take that back. I don't know if he hit him. I just know he did something to him where the rest said, burp. And I looked at it and I was thinking, Trav, bruh, it's 4th and 1 billion yards. You couldn't go get him on another drive? Like, why this drive? So we had opportunity to shut it down and we gave them the ball back. So really, we hurt ourselves. So, man, we hurt ourselves. Like, I seen that. Like, I was trying to tell the boys, look, bro, it was like they didn't know. I want the best, whoever the best DB is, get 13. That's what I was trying to tell him, man. Get 13. Like, I don't want, like, fake them out. Act like you finna go man-to-man with him and then bail up out of there where you can see everything. Or just say, forget it. Coach, I know you said man, but I ain't playing man. I'm backing off, and I'm a playing man, but I'm going to see the quarterback and him. So when he say hike, I'm looking at both of y'all. Throw that ball if you want to. Throw it. And then on one of the plays, when Travis got that ball caught on his head, if he really would have just turned around, like if he would have decided to turn around, he could have picked that off. And I almost believe the play that Carter got scored on, he still was in position. And the way the ball floated out, I said to myself, man, Carter might have could have picked it, but he didn't turn around for it. So it was like you just got to get your head around, like you got to kind of just get that head around, man, and be looking like, because there's always a clock in my head, like, man, if you running with a wide receiver, you thinking to yourself, that ball got to be in the air now. It got to be in the air. So now you got to take your chance and look. Just look and then see what it is. So I don't know, man, but I was trying to get their attention, like, bruh. At one time, I don't know if they heard me, but they like 3 DBs looked at me. And I was like, bruh, they going to the, I know they had to hit me. They going to the man. They going to 13. That's who they throwing to. And whenever he one-on-one, that's who getting it. And I was trying to tell Ward, go over and play over the top. I know the coaches might have called one play, but sometimes you got it, man. Hey, I know they about to throw this ball. I'm going over there, but that ain't how it turned out. So, man, golly. But all in all, man, it was a good game. It's just in all our 3 losses, we hurt ourselves. Nobody actually beat us but Oregon. Everybody else, we beat ourselves. So imagine if we don't beat ourselves in these last 5 games. Imagine if we go hard the first half and the second half. Bro, we'll probably win all 5 games.
Yep.
So
yeah, we're right there, man. It's just frustrating, man, when you let one of these go that, man, you really had in the back. Have you been a part of during your playing days? Were you ever a part of anything like this? What did it feel like, when the game ended, and how did y'all respond?
We never had a game where we just had the lead and lost the lead. Now, I done been in games where everything go wrong like that Oregon game did. I done been in games like that where we could have beat the team, but we did self-inflicted wounds, and a team that we fought to the wire and could have won against, the team will move to the playoffs the next week and get beat up. And I was like, that's how we supposed to deal them, but we didn't. So maybe that's a wake-up call for them. Like, man, we should have beat them, but we didn't. So now it's like, man, let's move forward. Let's grind and do what we do, man. Let's get it in, man. Let's lock in. Let's have that self-discipline, that focus, that motivation because at the end of the day, we only need one more win to technically go to a bowl, because they let five games get in.
Yeah.
But the first 6. But I'm just saying, we only need 1 to get in. I don't know if Coach Prime will take it, but I know he's going to get more wins than that. But I'm just saying we only need 1, and then we only need 2 to officially get the normal record, the 6 wins. But, man, Lord's willing, in all 5 games that we have left, we actually have a chance to win all 5 games. Like, they're no better than what we are. It's just, they having ups and downs too. It's just, can we put it together? That's what this one really come down to.
Yeah, we're just getting in our own way right now, and hopefully this is bye week, man. It's a real wake up call. I saw one of the videos from Well Off. It's kind of been trending, or clips, of man, I think it was Coach Thurman and Coach Hart talking to the guys. I don't know if it was the day before the game or just earlier that Friday, about how, like, if y'all want to go to the NFL, like, y'all have to be preparing better than what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And it's just it's eerie, that it leads to the biggest blown lead in CU history. Man, it's just tough to swallow. But, man, sometimes you just gotta hit rock bottom. Sometimes before some of this stuff is really gonna click. Sometimes it's got to hurt just a little bit,
Right.
A little bit deeper for some people to get the picture, to get the idea. I think it was coaches and players, man, who, in my opinion, that it's like they all could have been doing better. There were so many things that could have been done to prevent that from happening. But the reality is, man, that it happened, and we just got to move forward, just like what Coach Prime said,
Yeah. And see, the crazy thing about it is we got a squad that allowed our quarterback to be the number 1 passer in the country 2 weeks in a row. So they're holding up, and they held up amazingly during the game. So I'm like, man, can we turn this into a focused situation where everybody lock in, everybody grind, and we get these W's, man? We need them one after another. Pop, pop. I need the next 2 out the gate so we can get that bowl eligibility real quick.
No doubt. I want to go to a bowl game so bad. And
Me too.
we got to get there. And I think, we're going up against a tough opponent against UCLA, but I think that's going to be a Buffs crowd out there. And with having more time to prepare for TCU, I mean, we really threw them for a loop, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm hoping that we can come out with a fast start. And again, with our other losses, this was the first one that we blew. Go ahead.
I done seen them start fast and we done fumbled it. I done seen them start slow and we win it. I just want to take whatever they can do and win it. Just win it. I don't even care no more. I don't care about the fast start, slow start, win the game. That's all I want. Win this one, then win the next one. Then I'm at peace because now we bowl eligible. We head to a bowl. We're gonna get them extra practices in. But even if we get one more, which I know we will, but I'm saying even with one more, I would prefer it to be this UCLA game. UCLA, yeah. Because that technically makes us bowl eligible. Like they give 5. Not saying we ain't gonna win no more, but at least we at the 5. I know they'll get us in there with the 5. 6, I know they show enough getting us. And everything else is a winner. But long as we get that 5, woo, goodness, get that 5. Let's get the 5 right now. I don't want to wait no more. I want to get that 5 as soon as we get into that game.
Yeah. Oh, and I know my hope is for this team, man, when they come out here in, just a little under 2 weeks, is that they will be angry, that they will be ticked off, but it's going to be controlled and directed, within the limits of play. We're not going to be beating ourselves with dumb penalties or dumb mistakes or anything like that. Because I agree. If we're not beating ourselves, man, especially, man, with what you've seen go on in the Pac-12, they're all quality teams.
Right.
But anybody in this conference can be beaten on any given Saturday.
Exactly.
And it really just comes down to who plays the cleanest football and who makes more good plays than bad plays. I know that's like not rocket science or anything like that.
Basically.
Yeah, but I mean that's what happened with Stanford, man. We just made so many bad plays in the second half, man. It was just unreal. Coach Prime talked about how he could just feel it unfolding. And again, watching from row 79. You just had this feeling, man, it was just a bad collection of bad mojo, man, because you had fans leaving in the third quarter. They're thinking it's over or whatever. And then you're trying to mount a second comeback and all that. Yeah.
I saw it too. Like the whole thing, even when we won the toss to go into overtime, I was like, man, this just Javon Antonio caught a night. Listen, I think Javon Antonio caught that ball with one hand. Like with one arm, or it was a one-handed or one-arm catch. So, man, I just think if they lock in and just grind it out, not saying they not, but just step it up. You got an off week to get your mind right, to check yourself. Man, come back and just take it up to a whole 4-5 notches, man, where we looking like a new team. Because this is a breather. This is a time to get your mind right. So, hopefully they do that, man. But I do want to get them 2 more wins. I definitely want them 2 more wins, man. I want all the games, but give me 2 back to back. Bam, bam. And I'm good. Because I already know, see, last year when he came in December, not even a full year yet. When he came in, say this a cup of water, just a cup or a jug of water. He had to pour the whole jug of water out and just leave a few drops. Then on top of him leaving a few drops, he had to fill it up with guys that, so he had to fill it up. So now he had to fill it up. Going into this spring, if we get that bowl game, that's more practices for him. And then the guys that come in December, I think they could practice as well. They might can't play, but I think they could practice as well. Then you got the spring game. Now your team mostly all there. You might lose a few pieces, but you ain't flipping and making a whole new gathering of guys mashed together. Like it's normal business.
Yes.
So I think that's gonna help as well.
Yeah. I think so too. Again, it makes sense, like when you put it in context like that literally you got a program with 150 something new staff, new team members, whatever. Things are just, it's not always going to be smooth. There's going to be some ups and downs, some inconsistencies. And what I'm hoping is that, I don't know how much of every single area is going to be ironed out this year.
Right.
Again, I'm just hoping that we'll see improvement, throughout the year with these things. I think one thing, again, that people are losing sight of, because again, there's a lot of other things to nitpick or talk about or focus on. I thought our run defense was great against Stanford, man. Like they come in here looking to run the ball, man. Like the last few weeks, take away one play that happened against USC. We've done a good job at defending the run
Right.
the last few weeks. And, we couldn't stop a nosebleed at the beginning of the
Right.
season.
Now
So,
we rolling.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
I feel like we really in the mix for all 5 games. We can end up a 9-3? A 9-3 team.
Yeah.
I think that's right. Yeah, we
Yeah.
can end up 9-3, but it's how they gonna focus, how they're gonna pay attention, how they gonna lock in. Same from the coaches to the players, like from everybody getting in. How you gonna lock in? But it's on them. Oh, now I do want to tell you this. Boy, Cam almost made an amazing pick. Oh, he almost made an amazing pick. Man, it was somebody
this
the ball. He was like right there. I don't know how the quarterback got it in, but boy, that thing was almost on the money. Hey, I take 3 and 2. That's
Me
7
too,
wins.
man.
That's a guaranteed successful season for Coach Prime.
No doubt. I'm gonna turn on my light real quick.
Yeah, I take all that, man. Y'all listen. We can win, y'all. We just gotta lock in. We really gotta lock in, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that one hurts. Rahai Media, I've been doing some videos with him, and he was saying, it's like it's family that hurts you the most, and when we care so much about this team, man, the ones that get away, man, they you just don't forget them. But I do think that this team will respond. And again, like we said, man, there are plenty of wins left on the schedule, but it's up to us. It's up to us if we're gonna go out there and get it. But still, like, I guess this is kind of like a little bit more than halfway point of where the season's at. But I mean, the season, overall, like, this program's headed in such a positive direction, and we're gonna get through these temporary bumps and hurdles. Want to give a shout out here quickly to Ray Banks. $2 saying David and Cohen, the fair and positive reviews.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for your support. This helps us going. And of course, Coach G had a nice $5 super chat. Stay Montekit. Is that how you say it? Montekit? I don't think I've ever heard that word. So you got to tell me what that means. Do you know what that means?
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
I got to learn some new vocabulary, man. But believe, fam. Yes, we believe here, man. I think it's kind of funny, sometimes. Of course, the haters or whatever, they're going to be out in full force whenever CU or Coach Prime, we take our losses or whatever. But I don't want us fans to start losing perspective, man. And again, I think that, again, there's still so many positive steps. Again, the offense, we can nitpick the play calling, yada, yada, yada. Overall, this is the best offense I've ever watched CU have in my life with its imperfections.
Right.
Like, there's still so many positives that we can be building on. And yeah, I think it's funny, man. People are wanting, like, this person fired, this person fired, this person fired. But then, they're all about recruiting. So it's like, you don't think firing a bunch of coaches, during the first season is gonna negatively impact recruiting?
But you never know what options coach may get to at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot. It'd be a lot of dominoes falling after the season. Michigan State open. They could bring somebody. They could get somebody.
Yeah.
All these different schools that's going to come available. But, man, what I'm happy about is we got a 5-game stretch that we can do what we do. All we got to do is just play our real ball, and we'll be good. And then on top of that, get to that bowl game, get them extra practices in. Then on top of that, you got a whole squad coming back. Like, people will leave, but a lot coming back.
Yeah.
And then we got linemen that didn't even play this year. David Connor, he coming back. Tyler Brown, he'll be coming back. So, man, listen, that thing gonna be, it up everything. Then we're gonna bring new guys in. So it's gonna be plenty guys that get it done, like that come in now to finish, and then the guys that's gonna come. So it's all great.
Yeah. I thought Kareem Harden had a pretty strong game. This past weekend at right tackle. I was really excited to see him out there. Yeah, he had one holding call, whatever, man. overall, he played a good game, and I would like to see him stay in that lineup even once Savion returns. Maybe moving him to another position. He's just got that size. He's got that athleticism. I just loved how he played. I tried to pay attention to him as often as I could when I was, at the game on Friday night, and I loved it. But man, I'm a little bummed, Colin. Man, it's sad that the season's a little over halfway over now, man.
Ain't it though? I said that too, and I was like, man, dog. I went to saying, well, what I'm gonna do? Because this week I said to myself, oh, you know what? Okay, I leave on Friday. And I was like, hold up, I don't leave on Friday, ain't no game. So I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling.
Now, are you planning? What other games do you got on your schedule right now? Are you planning to be at all of them? I mean, you've been at all of them so far now, yeah.
Except for Colorado State, but everybody else I done hit. I'll most likely get tickets. I'm waiting on to see what UCLA say to me about far as the sideline access. They give me that, I'm going. Cause I ain't bought no tickets because I normally they give me sideline access. So I'm waiting to see what they say about my sideline access. And just waiting on that, and then I can get my tickets. And then the next two home games I can hit up. But see, one of the home games, my son's birthday is the day before the game. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Do I leave early that morning, Saturday morning, and then go to the game, like catch it real late that night and go to it? So I got to figure that out, man, how I'm gonna do it. Because I know he keep asking about it. Daddy, you're gonna leave on my birthday? I'm like, nah, son, I'm gonna be here. So I got to figure out, can I leave like pretty late or super early in the morning? So I got to figure out one of them ways. Yeah.
Okay, man. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to have you out here again, man. And hopefully we can link up for this next game. I think the next game I will be out of town, man. Like
for November the 4th.
Yeah, just the next two games, man. I got a wedding to go to the same like day and time as the UCLA game, so that's going to be painful. I'll have to watch that on replay after knowing the results. So that'll be tough. And then I fly back on November the 4th, I think. So this is in San Antonio. So yeah, man, I'm so bummed, but I will be there for the Arizona game, which will be great later. I think that is the 11th or the 18th. I can't remember right now.
Washington State is November the 17th.
Oh, okay. Then I think Arizona is the 11th, because then we go Wazoo and then Utah. Yeah, to end the season.
Them last two games, I'm trying to figure out, do I even want to hit it? Like the last two, do I want to hit it? But I ain't sure.
Yeah, so I mean, Salt Lake City is cool, but you want to go there in November? I don't know.
I know, man. I was like, man. And then I gotta wait to put the times out for the game. Then it's Thanksgiving week, so it's like a lot going on, man.
Yeah. You know what? Ever since Alex and I moved out here, we did it the first year where we went back to see family for Thanksgiving in Texas and then Christmas. And man, that was just too exhausting, man. So since then, we just do Thanksgiving, man. We just chill on our own out here, and that's been nice. And then we'll do like a longer like Christmas and New Year's type trips. So that way we're not flying a whole bunch of or driving a whole bunch of hours, anything like that. So I'll probably, usually what I do is I do a brisket. I think turkey's kind of overrated. I know that might be an unpopular opinion. Are you a turkey guy on Thanksgiving, or are you barbecuing?
I am a Waffle House guy on Thanksgiving. I'm a Waffle House. So what I'm gonna do this Thanksgiving is on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna eat a little bit of stuff, but I don't really care about it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook us a breakfast, me and my family a breakfast, and then later that evening, I might go get my Waffle House. Or I might just I know y'all gonna hate on me, but I might just throw me some hot dogs in there and French fries, man. Hey, if we win the next
Man.
4 games, you're going to Utah. And
Oh
you said,
man.
well, what's the next 4? You said the next 4 will be 4 straight. Then hit you. Now, let me tell you why. Wait. The reason I really want to sort of go to Utah is because see, Washington State on that Friday is late night. I already know how them games be trying to get there, get back. You
Don't
be
do it.
like, so I like, man, I'm just really playing it by ear, man. I've been asking God how he want me to do these last 5 games. I know I'm going to UCLA. I just gotta wait till they give me the pass. But I know I'm pretty much going. I just gotta wait. But I need that pass. I don't want to go and I'm sitting in the stands. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I feel like they just need to give you something, man, that gives you access all year to just show up to the Champion Center whenever
Yeah.
and all that, man. Come on. Hey, congratulations on 19K. That's awesome. They got to be giving you one of these lifetime passes, man. Once you're hit 20K now.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think I thank God for it. I thank all y'all rocking with me. I think, man, all this stuff, I done met all y'all through all this.
Yeah.
So that's just God just being a blessing to me. And what I realized is God will let you operate in your purpose if you start seeking him more and you start praying more, you start reading that Bible, all that. He'll give you ideas and you'll link up in your purpose and you'll take off. And it won't feel like work. Like this don't feel like work to me. Even though I'm working, it don't feel like work. Like I'm working when I come on with you. I'm working when I'm on my own. I'm working when I go to the game. But it's an enjoyable. It's so enjoyable. So what I realized is I believe that God will bless everybody with walking in their purpose if they seek him and try to go after that thing. Because your purpose might not be at the job you at right now. Matter of fact, if you stressed out, mad, worried, a whole lot of drama going on, that ain't your spot. That probably not your spot. You probably already been thinking about your spot your whole life. So, man, when I see the 19K, I'm like, Lord, thank you. But in my mind, it just seemed like it's supposed to continue going and going and going and going and going. Like I done already thought about stuff. I say when Shador get drafted, I ain't followed no NFL team probably ever. When Shador gets drafted, not this draft, because I don't think he gonna come out, but that 25 draft after he play next football season, because it's 23. He played 23, he played 24 with CU. Then 25, he'll be in the NFL. I think I'm gonna follow his NFL team as well as whatever Coach Prime's still doing. So Coach Prime still, he gonna go one more year after his son. Well, I'm gonna follow CU and his son. Like I'm gonna follow Colorado locked in as well as wherever Shador go. So, and then I'm gonna be catching me NFL games then.
Oh man, I would love that. I've already been praying. I'm like, Lord, man, we just cannot have Shador go to anybody else in the AFC West. He can go anywhere else in the NFL, but if it's not Denver I cannot have him playing for the Raiders, man. I cannot have it happen. That would be the hardest thing ever.
Hey, I laughed because I said, if he did go to Denver, man, I could watch a CU game and then watch the Denver game the next day and just chill out. And then I said, okay, now me personally, if I can have it where I want to have it, I have him right there in Tampa Bay, and I get the 8 games at the house easy, or at least 4 or 5 of them. So, man, it is what it is, man.
That would be really cool to have him in Florida, man. That's for sure. All right, man. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get some dinner again. Colin, I appreciate you being flexible, man, with me just grinding today through my work day, man, being able to meet a little bit later, and want to give shout out again to Carlene for the super chat donation. Really means a lot to us. We love doing this every week. So I know we don't have a game coming up this weekend, but maybe we can figure out some other stories to share. Am I right?
We're gonna watch me and you, we gonna have a story about whatever happened over the weekend, because we're gonna still treat this like game time. We're gonna come back Monday. And we're gonna talk about how that USC game went. Because that game at 10:30 at night. So I might as well tune in and see what I got coming my way.
Let's do it. Let's
So
do
we'll
it. That
talk
sounds
about
great.
them, but we'll talk about how the weekend went because I got my wife supposed to get her hair done, which might take all day. Then my one of my business partner that be behind the scenes, his birthday that weekend. So I just be coming off the fast. Hey y'all, this is day 3 of the fast because Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is day 3 on the fast. However you doing your fast, make sure you praying to God and you locked in. Hey, I guarantee you this month of October gonna shine like brighter than you ever thought it could be.
Let's go. Let's go. So no more candy right now, yeah?
Now I can't eat nothing right now. I'm just on liquids. Man, actually, listen, I be praying for all of us. Like, matter of fact, I pray now. Listen, Lord, bless all of us that's on this chat that we live the life that you called us to live. We don't give in to the temptations, whatever they may be. Food, lust, stress, worry, gossip, whatever, fear, whatever it is, Lord, bless us to lock in with you and know that with you, everything is possible. So once we lock in on that, Lord, we can go to all levels that you called us for. In Jesus' name we pray, Lord. Amen. Yep. We good.
We need it. We need it. Colin, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in for family time, for story time. We love this time to connect every Monday. And again, shout outs to our super chats from Coach G. That really means a lot. Ray Banks sent a couple $2 again. It really means a lot. Coach G with another one. That's right.
Hey,
and Carlene.
Appreciate y'all.
We appreciate it.
Oh, somebody said, why are D Thomas said, why are you fasting? I tell him this. Let me tell him this. All right. So D Thomas, I'm fasting because in December of 22, if it went for me fasting, then went for me fasting that 7-day fast, only liquids, read my Bible more, praying more. I know for a fact I wouldn't be here with y'all right now. I know for a fact I wouldn't be here. God allowed, man. I did a Desi Banks video, took off. Did another video the next day on destroying, took off. Did one more video. I said, Lord, if you let another video take off, I'll talk about Coach Prime every day, which I was going to follow him and watch him anyways, but I wouldn't have did it to this level. He let that video take off. I told my barber, I said, hey, I'm really thinking about talking about Deion Sanders every day. Every day I thought, nah, I shouldn't. I got pulled right back into it. I was getting too close to getting monetized. Then when they monetized me, man, God just blessed me. Like everything, I've been getting blessed all the way up. And then I listened to Miles Monroe. He got a video that is his second most popular video, Miles Monroe. And he talk about fasting and how fasting and prayer, you automatically gonna get your prayers answered. Now, I don't want to say it like that. I need y'all to hear it out of his mouth, not mine, so you don't come for me. But I know God been blessing me a lot. So after that, I fasted throughout the year. I never fasted throughout the year. I'm on week 42 of reading the Bible. I never read the Bible this much in my life. I never could get out of Proverbs. I never could make it past a couple of weeks of reading. So God got me on week 42 of reading the Bible. So all this done changed my life. So I said the last 3 months, October, November, and December, they're going to be amazing months for all of us. So I said from there on, all right, let's lock in. And now let's do 7 days in October, 7 days in November, 7 days in December. If God blessed me to take off and use my gifts and his purpose for me off of initially 1 month of fasting, imagine fasting the whole year, but just for everybody else jumping in on these last 3 months, imagine what God finna do for y'all. That's what I want. I want to hear all the blessings y'all got. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to get everybody that's connected to me every blessing they can possibly get. Every blessing. So that's where I'm at. That's why I'm fasting.
I love it. I love it, Colin. Thank you so much, man. And setting the tone, man. Yeah. For so many of us, man. I really do appreciate it. And I can't wait.
Plus, because it was like because I was losing. Like your life be good, but it's just never what you really wanted to be. So I realized I said, well, all that because I was never just locked in. But now I'm locked in and I'm winning more. So basically, you lock in, you gonna win because he want to bless you. He want to see you do good. So you can say, hey, God bless me with this. Then other people gonna say, if God blessing him, and I know that joker used to do stupid stuff. Well, let me get my life right and let me start winning. Because what I done learned is I used to take the distractions. I do good, but I still take the distractions. Now
Yeah.
I don't want no distractions. I'm like, I want all good. All good. But yeah, it's all good. But that's where I'm at. I get off.
Man. And then Renee Owens sent a super chat here again. Thank you so much. It says, I'm
Yep. Day
fasting with
3.
Colin Life and Football 3
Day
days.
3.
Let's go.
Pray for whatever you need God to do and others as well. Whatever you need God to do in your life, as well as praying for everybody that you come in contact with, man.
Man, I love it, man. Thank you. Thank you so much, Colin, for this wonderful word as always. I'm going to get some dinner. I got some chicken in the crock pot.
Look at how you do me on my fast, brother. Just throw the chicken in my face. God.
Oh, man. See, I already forgot.
Just
Man,
throw that
I'm
in
so
my
sorry,
face.
man. That was so ignorant. But it is what it is. Man, you enjoy the rest of your evening, Colin, your week. Everybody who's on the same fasting as well, enjoy that. And y'all stay locked in, man. I look forward to our story time next week. I feel like you'll have some interesting things to share. And I'm going to come in here with some stories to share.
Yeah. Let's get it.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Well, thank you again, everybody. Appreciate you guys as always. Let's go Buffs.
Let's go.